Hi Richard, I got your email and I wanted to shoot you a quick video on how you can use that assignment feature so you don't have to download and upload documents into Blackboard for grading. Okay, so I'm in a sample class, it's not a real class, new Blackboard training, so it's fine for me to be in here with you. And what I want to show you is how you build that assignment so that students can submit their essays to you and then you can automatically review them in Blackboard and not have to download them, add your comments, and then re-upload them into Blackboard. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm assuming that you're working in a file system. It might be week 1, week 3, week whatever. I work in units or modules, so I'm just going to pretend these are weekly folders. I'm going to come down into the final project because I know it's pretty light on content, and I'm going to come into where these buttons are. I'm going to come down to Assessments and then scroll down to Assignment. Let's say this is their final essay of semester. Okay, so I name it and I would type in the instructions or embed them using SkyDrive. And then I would tell Blackboard how many points this was worth. This was worth 20 points. I could add a rubric. I limit my availability or don't, however you want to do that. I assign a due date. This is going to all students, and then submit. So that's how you create a basic assignment, and it doesn't show the image, so let me go ahead and show you what that would look like. If you have icons and text set up on your Blackboard, it will show this paper with the ruler, and it looks like graph paper. That is the assignment icon. This is what students would see. Waiting, there we go. So you see the icon, and then here is the title of the assignment. And they would come in, they would click on that, and then they would come down, they'd see, here's your instructions again, the due dates, the points possible, and this is how they would turn in a paper. So they would browse their computer, and they would open up their file, and this is where they would attach it, and then they just hit submit. And that's how they turn it into. This is what they're currently doing. Now you'll see that it opens up in this Crocodoc area, which is where you can then grade it. They're still in the submission part. Once they click OK, they're out of it. But if they want to add a comment or draw or highlight text or whatever, they can do those things here. I want to show you what it looks like on the instructor side. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And then I can't do it again because I've already submitted my assignment. So this is what it looks like from the instructor area. Whoops, let's come into. This is from my OIC class, so I'm going to show you some of my work here. Come down to something I know was submitted in a Word document. All right. So this is when you come in and you open your needs grading area. This is what you will see. You will see a copy of that document. You will see the original document right here that you can always download if you want to. The grade and the attempt will be blank because nothing has been graded, and then you will have this comments area that will be empty where you would type in your comments. This is where most of the work will happen though. You can use these tools to highlight information, or you can enter a text comment, and then this is where all of your comments work. This is just like track changes or inserting a comment in Microsoft Word. So I can add my content here, and it's showing right here. If I want to make this screen a little larger so I'm not continually moving this back and forth, I can minimize my course content area over here, and now I've got a bigger window to work in. I can draw, and all of this is saved automatically. I don't have to worry about saving it. This is what the students will then see when they come in and they look at their copies in their Grade Center. They'll see their marked up version, and then they can also download their version with all of the markups and print it out. They would just come to this download button, and in order to get to the comments, they have to download the PDF. If they just download the file, it's the same file that they turned in. This is the annotated one. This is one where you made all the comments. So if I downloaded this, it would show my comments, my highlighting, my smiley face, okay, all of these things. I can still type in information here, broad feedback that I want them to have, in addition to my specific feedback. I would enter in a grade, and whatever you put in as this grade will then be part of the attempt. So that is how you can create an assignment in Blackboard. They do have to submit a Word document, either in .doc, docx, or PDF, and then you can do this. That will open so that these can be marked on. Otherwise, you'll have an icon in the center that says you need to download it. So you can choose to be pretty hardlined on your students that way, saying if I cannot open it, then you don't get points for it. It needs to be saved as a specific Word document for people who are using Open Office, or I've even seen Microsoft Works this week, or if they're using Pages on their Mac. There are all options when they are in those areas to click this file, save as, and then the drop down to document, .doc or docx. I hope that helps clarify things. And if there's a better way for you to resolve this question than coming to me, no, I am your best way to get this information. I also have all of these guys, a lot of these tutorial videos on this instructor help and tutorials site. So you'll see if I click on this, here are the beginning of semester help files. I'm working on the mid-semester help files, and then there will be end of semester help files towards the end of the semester, like seeing who's taken your student evaluations, fun things like that. So if you have any suggestions that you'd like me to add to this, I would be happy to do that. Just let me know, and otherwise please feel free to keep emailing me or give me a phone call if you have any other questions. Thanks. Bye.